In a small, tranquil town surrounded by whispering woods and rolling hills, a serene sanctuary of peace and contemplation stood as a beacon of respite in an ever busier world. This sanctuary, known as the Garden of Stillness, was led by an experienced teacher named Elara, who dedicated her life to sharing the art of meditation and relaxation with those seeking solace from the frenetic pace of modern existence. Elara was a figure of calm, her presence exuding a serene confidence that immediately put all newcomers at ease. Clothed in simple, flowing garments in hues of earth and sky, she embodied the tranquility embedded within the very essence of the meditation practices she imparted to her students. Her eyes, a deep and knowing blue, reflected years of exploration into the depths of human consciousness and tranquility. The meditation practices Elara taught at the Garden of Stillness drew upon a rich tapestry of ancient traditions and modern techniques. Each morning, as the sun's first light filtered through the dense canopies of the surrounding forest, Elara would open the sanctuary's tall wooden doors to welcome eager students. The scent of burning incense would mingle with the crisp morning air, weaving a fragrant spell of calm over those who crossed its threshold. Within the sanctuary, an expansive room awaited them, its walls adorned with calming imagery of nature and mandalas, each with countless intricate patterns that invited introspection. Soft, natural light spilled through wide windows, casting gentle shadows that danced across the room's polished wooden floor. Meticulously arranged around the space were comfortable meditation cushions and mats, meticulously crafted by local artisans, inviting students to find their place and begin their journey inward. Elara's classes began with guided meditations aimed at grounding and centering. Her voice, calm and rhythmic, led the students through a series of focused breathing exercises, encouraging them to let go of external distractions and gradually draw their attention inward. This foundational practice fostered an awareness of the breath, the simplest yet most profound anchor in the vast sea of meditation. Elara often spoke of the power of the breath as not merely a physical necessity, but as a bridge between the body and the mind, a channel through which calmness and clarity could flow. Breath is the rhythm of life, she would say, her words resonating through the room with gentle insistence. With each inhale, you invite calm. With each exhale, you release tension. The next phase in Elara's teachings was mindful awareness. She guided the class through the practice of observing thoughts and emotions without judgment, like a peaceful watcher witnessing a river's gentle flow. This mindful observation was crucial in understanding that thoughts and emotions were transient, much like clouds drifting across the vast expanse of the sky. It was during these sessions that many students experienced profound breakthroughs. The simple act of observing, without attachment or aversion, often unveiled deep insights into the nature of their inner worlds. Elara would gently remind them, awareness alone is transformative. Let your mind be the sky and your thoughts the passing clouds. Among Elara's vast array of techniques was the practice of visualization, a potent tool harnessing the power of imagination to foster relaxation and healing. She often guided her students to envision themselves in serene landscapes where they could release their burdens and bask in the warm glow of peace. The imagery she wove was vivid and alive, taking participants on journeys through enchanted forests, tranquil beaches, and sun-kissed meadows. In addition to these practices, Elara introduced the class to the art of body scans, a gradual, intentional exploration of the body from head to toe, with the objective of identifying and releasing tension. Her guidance elevated the simple act of noticing sensations into an expression of self-compassion and acceptance. Your body holds stories untold, Elara would say. Listening to its whispers leads to profound healing. One of the most impactful aspects of Elara's offerings was the inclusion of sound therapy. She often integrated Tibetan singing bowls and the deep resonance of a gong into the sessions, their harmonious vibrations washing over the participants, inducing deep states of relaxation and expanded consciousness. The sound waves seemed to dissolve the boundaries of physical form, weaving a sonic tapestry that connected everyone in a shared experience of sound and silence. Over time, the garden became a place of transformation for many who sought its serenity. Among them was Nathan, a young architect who stumbled upon the sanctuary during a particularly turbulent period in his life. Overworked and disconnected from the joy he once found in his work, Nathan was drawn to the garden as if by destiny's own hand. Initially skeptical of meditation, Nathan soon found solace in Elara's teachings. The art of mindful awareness resonated deeply with him, providing a sense of clarity amid the chaos of his thoughts. Visualization offered him an escape, and sound therapy resonated with his love for structure and form. Gradually, Nathan began to witness a shift within himself, a reconnection to the beauty and wonder that had inspired his architectural dreams. Likewise, Emily, a weary schoolteacher burdened by the demands of her profession, found respite in the garden's embrace. The practice of body scanning unveiled to her the tension she held within, particularly in her shoulders and neck. Through this awareness and Elara's gentle guidance on self-compassion, Emily began to unravel the knots of stress that plagued her daily life. Her newfound understanding of relaxation rippled through her classroom, impacting her students with an unspoken sense of serenity. Yet another student, Mira, a young artist struggling with creative block, found her spark reignited through the sanctuary's offerings. The visualization exercises awakened her imagination, leading her to create art that resonated with a new depth and vibrancy. Through meditation, she learned to embrace her moments of stillness, where inspiration blossomed like the garden's abundant flowers. Under Elara's patient and insightful guidance, the sanctuary grew beyond a place of individual refuge. It evolved into a community of seekers and supporters. The collective journey towards greater mindfulness and relaxation fostered an environment of camaraderie and understanding. Participants often gathered after sessions in the garden's lush courtyard, sharing their experiences over herbal tea and fresh fruits gathered from nearby orchards. The garden also embraced the transformative power of nature, hosting outdoor meditation sessions beneath the swaying branches of ancient trees, accompanied by the melodic chorus of birdsong. The connection to the earth beneath, the sky above, and the rhythmic cycles of nature enriched the students' practice, grounding them in the world even as they sought to transcend it. As seasons turned, the sanctuary continued to unfurl its petals of calm with Elara at its heart, a heart devoted to nurturing the peace that resided within each individual. She understood that meditation and relaxation were not destinations, but companions on the endless journey of self-discovery. Her teachings, rooted in compassion and wisdom, illuminated the paths of those who joined her in the garden's inviting embrace. Elara's legacy was not in the garden's wares or structures, but in the seeds she planted within each heart, a legacy of mindfulness, empathy, and tranquility that continued to bloom, transforming lives long after their tenure at the garden had ended. The messages of stillness, peace, and the beauty of the present moment, taught by Elara with love and patience, became the whispered lessons carried on the wind, rustling through leaves and echoing in the forests that embraced the garden. The Garden of Stillness remained a sanctuary, an ever-blooming testament to the art of relaxation and meditation, drawing its strength from the lessons imparted by a teacher who embodied the peace she shared so generously. And there, in that cherished place, the echoes of calm continued to resonate, touching the hearts of all who chose to pause, breathe, and listen.